construction could support thousands of jobs and pump billions into our economy, and do it with minimal environmental impact.
Well, extracting oil from tar sands and say will leave behind tons of toxic waste.
Baker Hughes is the latest energy company to announce big layoffs. Baker Hughes says it will lay off 11% of its workforce and roughly 7,000 employees. It's just another sign that low oil prices are taking their toll on the Texas economy.
Okay, if you look back 10, 20, 30 years, Texas does have a blue cost oil economy. That's just the way it works. But it probably doesn't show up like it did 20 or 30 years ago when the price of oil flat, everything stopped. This will take a little longer period of time to drive out on the economic downturn.
Schlumberger, also a Houston-based energy company, recently announced it's cutting 9,000 jobs, 7% of its workforce. Speaking of layoffs, the Harris Health System Board of Managers meets this morning. They will address their own budget shortfall that led to 260 layoffs last week.
Yeah, actually, with 13 rounds with your team's BTD relative, Travis Herzog.
6:38, and we've been talking here on the desk with the commercial break. It was sort of more foggy for us this morning, right? But for some people, not the same.
Yeah, it's going to vary person from block to block. I just got a message from someone asking if they should leave earlier because of the dog. Pretty sure they meant fog.
They meant fog.
Correct on the.
It will do it to you.
Yeah, but the fog is pretty thick in and around Houston. Yesterday's fog was very thick but very shallow. And we had some incredible photos coming in from viewers like you. Take a look at this one. Someone snapped from above the fog. You're looking at downtown Houston, poking through that cloud on the ground. A beautiful sight to see. You can send us your eyewitness weather pics anytime. The news at abc13.com. Dallas to do okay, 4-mile visibility, but an eighth of a mile in Pasadena and Houston. Getting lots of reports, especially in eastern Harris County, that the fog is incredibly thick this morning and worse than it was yesterday. This is our view down Memorial, looking toward downtown. It's still looking like a black hole. 58 degrees is the current temperature at Bush. A light northeasterly wind is part of a front that's trying to blow in, which will help to break up this fog. But between now and 9, dense fog advisory in effect. A little sunshine filters through the clouds this afternoon, but it won't be nearly as sunny. Temperatures in the mid-60s for highs. And then overnight, the rain begins to blow its way on in. This rainmaker is sitting off to our west, but it's going to tap into some deep tropical moisture over the Pacific, which for this time of the year could lead to 1 to 2 inches of precipitation. Chilly north of that front, 40s currently in Waco, Dallas, and Austin. Here we are in the upper 50s, and here's our computer forecast, which shows though the fog will break up, the clouds don't break up all that much. Here comes the rain moving our way after midnight. Heavy snow is coming from the Texas Panhandle. When we get up to half a foot, we're looking at 1 to 2 inches of cold rain around here on Thursday. A few lingering showers on Friday, but tomorrow will be the messier of the 2 days. The temperature's stuck in the 50s. Friday's temperature's stuck in the 40s, but that cold, wet yuck blows out in time for the weekend. We got sunshine and highs in the 60s.
Ag traffic now here at Eyewitness News. Good morning, everyone. Take a look for yourself on these live Houston Transfer Jam Cams. The big problem started last night, actually, with a truck fire carrying a load of tomatoes heading on I-10 eastbound away from Houston right at Delldale. That's where it all ended up. It had to be cleaned up and unloaded and so on. They got the record in place. 2 left lanes getting by from slow, actually inside the Beltway heading eastbound. Slow traffic there. Some people often will take the Wood Forest off the Beltway to get over to Sheldon and get around it. And otherwise, it just kind of stop and go position. The fog kind of makes it a little bit more difficult.
There's nothing there, fungus.
That's in some cases
She's sniffing the bowl.
Have less visibility. So we'll take a look at the map, and you can see all of the red. They had an earlier accident on the Beltway southbound right before I-10. That has been cleared. There's still some heavy traffic with it. They also had I-10 near 225. They had the Beltway, I should say. That was another accident. That was clear too. But in and around that east side, there's where your fog sits. And there's where a lot of the main lane problems. And now we're getting slow distance normal drive times inside the Beltway of 45 and portions of the South Freeway. Here it is at airport with the poor visibility there. But if you look at the speeds on the ground, people are still moving. But the South Freeway now checking in from the Beltway to 59 at 17 minutes. So we are slow. Southwestern and not too bad. 6 to downtown at 23 minutes. And for now, that is the traffic check. Thank you, 641. We have a new governor.
And we'll hear what his plans are for his term, plus the new lieutenant governor's plans.
Hey guys, gas for under $1. I will tell you how that's possible next.
But first, in our digital deal today, one-way aircraft, which is $23. You don't want to miss this one. It's on our ABC 13 News app right now. We'll be right back.
This morning, Jennifer Aniston posted Good Morning America. Whenever she stops by, you never know what can happen. Am I right, Jen? I am. Plus, later this week, we've got Miley stirring things up. So put some good in your morning with ABC's Good Morning America. Clark Dream. Call for John Moore's $29 drain cleaner. Not $60, not $40, just $29 from John Moore.
Call John, get more. 730-2525.
$29 drain clean.
I love when someone comes up to me at an airport or on the street and says, "Oh my gosh, I have your sofa in my living room." I mean, that's such a cool feeling. I know how much attention to detail we put into each Cindy Crawford home piece that we used to go, and the fact that someone else could spend their hard-earned money because they loved it and they wanted to live with it every day. I mean, that's a big commitment. Just getting that feedback, that is the best reward from all of the work that we do. It's like that's the payoff. Cindy Crawford Homes, exclusively at Rooms to Go.
I come in peace from the mind of George Lucas. Only one movie. Wrestling has more
Oh man. Oh.
singing news. And tasteful
Oh.
news. It's the ugliest creature. It was Mickey. That you can shake a stick at.
What does that even mean?
It means Strange Magic is coming to theaters. Strange Magic in theaters Friday with a PG. Let's go BCS presents Monster Jam. Florida Taco Bell Houston Monster Jam Series. Seasonal for a local and great deal. Plus $4.50, $10 on tickets. It's not coupon for local participating Taco Bell restaurants. January 31st at NRG Stadium. John Moore's 15-point furnace check is only $49. Old friend, not for you. With John Moore's $49 furnace check.
Call John, get more. 730-2525.
$49 furnace check.
Well, he's Texas's first new governor in 14 years, and he says he will continue to push back against Washington if there's too much regulation or spending.
Governor Greg Abbott sued the federal government more than 30 times and the state attorney general. After his swearing in yesterday, he promised more of the same now that he's governor.
I will continue my legacy of pushing back against a Washington. If they spend too much, regulate too much, or violate our state sovereignty.
And Dan Patrick was sworn in as the new lieutenant governor yesterday. He promises he will cut taxes for all Texans.
And gas prices are the lowest they have been in years, but are you taking full advantage of those low prices? Grocery store discounts are dipping those prices low, some even reaching under $1. For example, Walmart offers a discount program that ties purchases with gas rewards. You'll definitely want to check your local grocery store for their programs. All right, so now I'm at the smart one to look at the worst passwords you used in 2014. According to Splash Data, a password management company, the worst password of the year was 123456. That was also the worst password in 2013. And number 2 on the list, password. And then we've got 12345 and 1234567 a little bit more creative. And this 30, this is just using your keyboard to find something really quick. Also, a string of numbers make up the top 6 and 7, with baseball number 8, dragon number 9, and football rounding out the top 10 as the worst password for 2014. All right, so how can you create a stronger password? Well, actually say use 8 characters or more, include both letters and numbers and voice. Using the same password combination for all your websites. That's really you guys. It's time to get a little bit more creative.
I'm just changing my password now to 65432.
Hey,
That's
those are the
great.
top 10.
That's great. That's
There you
great.
go.
Don, you say your passwords are usually the ones you forget.
Yeah, I change them like you're supposed to, and then I write them down somewhere and have a secret file. I know, it's the issue. Anyway, no sky, I tell you. Obviously, we'll take a look why. Here's a look at the fog here. Here's the North Freeway, Louisville. And people, as I say, have been hailing. You actually are doing a great job getting to work through all of this. The secondary roads and neighborhoods seem the most dangerous. We get out of the main lane, we're going to
Come on.
and fall in the main. Here's Southwest Delaware.
Get
Same
'em.
thing here. Just bumper bucket, very heavy, slow traffic as a result of the poor visibility and all that goes with it. So the red really loading up inside the metro where the fog can be really dense We're going to run some of these neighborhoods, Gulf Freeway, outside the Beltway, as well as outside 610.